Alright, so before we get into today's video, it's sponsor time. It's been a little while since I did one of these, but thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video. Using a VPN hides your online activities from outside intruders. It prevents your personal data from being stolen. With more than 5,400 servers in 59 countries, NordVPN is easy to set up and quick to use. So personally, I always use a VPN whenever I leave my home. For example, the way I've got it set up on my phone is that as soon as I walk out the door and my Wi-Fi disconnects from my phone, it automatically switches on the VPN and it will connect basically wherever I go. So say I go to a public place and I connect to the Wi-Fi there, I know that I'm going to be protected, which is very convenient. Now, admittedly, recently I haven't left the house a whole lot, but you get what I'm trying to say. So if you want to give it a try, you can go to nordvpn.com/LowkoTV and use code LowkoTV to get 68% off a 2-year plan and an extra month for free. We're up against PapaShrek. A little known secret about PapaShrek. He cheeses you every single game. I changed my nickname to Imposter. That's what they all say, man. He says he's a crewmate, but in reality, he's just gonna cheese me. So this guy has kind of rushed me, I would say about 24 times. Since I just changed this account's nickname, I think I'm good to cheese him instead, you know? I'm becoming the very thing I swore to destroy. The cheeser become the cheeseth. We'll try and mine the short mineral patches first. So he did scout very early. Probably won't be able to get too much done, because he did scout it. But, it's still going to be a nice way of opening up a little bit more aggressively. We'll expand behind it, so it shouldn't really be the end of the world. This is one of the new maps. This is Lightshade, if I recall correctly. Yeah. I'm actually going to pull all drones out of gas. No reason to keep any of them in there. I'll expand on the back of this. Ooh. PapaShrek! Look at Papa, man! I'm telling you guys. He loves cheesing. So he still does it. It had been a little while since I last played PapaShrek. Turns out, he hasn't changed. I'm playing with the Korean announcer, by the way, for absolutely no apparent reason. PapaShrek, what are you doing right now? Well, I'm not entirely sure, but he hasn't expanded as far as I can tell. He's going +1 melee, it seems. Oh, what? Hello. Yeah, like the only way you can put in like 5 games in a half hour is by cheesing every time. Zerg versus Zerg. Let us try and play a clean game. This map does allow for some pretty good Roach Ravager openers, because you can transition towards, you know, Hydra Lurker Viper off of 4 bases relatively easily, even if your opponent is going for a Muta play. We'll see. Okay, so one of his overlords has been spotted. Probably won't be seeing the second one. We just have to keep paying attention right now to the minimap to make sure that we can scout any incoming Zerglings. 19 Overlord. We'll put that somewhere in the middle. Link speed here is a little bit later. My gas was a little bit later, and I pulled one drone out a little bit earlier as well. Not the end of the world, but So this is a pool first opener, but not one that cheeses. Just a safe start. Gotta be careful here. Need to make sure that I keep my Zerglings alive. Or sorry, my... Looks like Brenda won't be needed over there. Don't really know exactly what my opponent is going for at this point. Okay, so there's a tumor pretty quickly there at the front. There is a Roach Warren. Okay. I can cancel that. We'll get our own Roach Warren going. No lair as far as I can tell. I'll probably need to make a round of Zerglings though, because it's not in the wall off, right? So why would you be hiding it in the back? Let's see if we can scout again. Follow up scout. Okay, so there is a lair coming. One roach. Yeah, I don't think there's too much, man. I could have just made non-stop Zerglings here. Probably would be fine. I made a pretty healthy amount of Zerglings here because I thought he was actually going to be playing aggressively. But I guess he might not. Wait, what? Lair Evo chamber? It's a little bit strange. Oh, he did get link speed as well, okay. Didn't expect that, to be honest. Don't think he's gonna have a Baneling Nest here, right? I heard a Nidus, didn't I? I thought I heard a Nidus worm, but maybe I'm losing it. No, I'm losing it. So this is a very low eco game right now.
New subscriber detected.
Okay, I'm actually gonna just add in some more workers and actually try to make use of my bases. Because currently, I haven't really done that. Okay. He probably has had an eco advantage here actually for most of the time. Like, I've been overestimating the amount of units that he's going for.
Donation confirmed.
I hope I'm fine. Did lose quite a lot of drones there during all of that, though. Ooh, shit. He actually has a lot of stuff still. So my base is super low in hit points, which is one of the reasons why I started playing pretty carefully here. Started up +2. Okay. So as far as I can tell, he doesn't have a third or a fourth. Unless it's over there for some reason, which I think he's actually just going for right now. Yeah, he barely has any workers. Okay. Okay.
New subscriber detected. New subscriber detected.
I saw a drone moving over there, but I don't know why. How's +2 coming along? Not done yet. Okay, so that's +2 finishing up here. I really want to move up. I think I have to go, to be honest. Oh, wow. Don't do that, Lowko. Don't go into choke point. Fuck. I don't know why I went into that choke point. I accidentally move commanded over there. That was not good. I thought maybe I can easily do this because I've had the eco advantage for such a long time here. But a move command is usually not ideal. Now I still have 4 bases and he only has 3. So assuming I do not die here to the attack, I should be okay. But that was certainly a little sloppy. I mean, I killed a lot of his units too, right? And I still have a really good army. Just need to remax again, but we're pretty much there. Okay, we'll go for a dropper lord as well. I mean, he's got to be close to broke, right? Usually in these battles, it feels very tempting to transition towards, say, lurkers, but it's difficult to get to, and since I have more eco than him, I think it's more than fine for me to just not do that. Is he sending his entire army back? Alrighty then. I like that. All I need to do is be able to remax, right? Okay. Got a little bit of money still in the bank. Whoa, 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 don't move command, Lowko, you idiot. Well, he certainly has been winning the Road Ravager battles, but we won the macro. We won the macro war. Whew. I spent like 4,000 or 5,000 resources there on Road Ravagers in like 20 seconds time. That was a little scary, but oh, nice. Yeah, that was a macro win. More stuff beats less stuff. It's proven again. Look, was there an option there to pull out 20 mutas? Yeah, I could have certainly made a Spire. That would have probably made it a little easier, but I felt like I was low eco the whole game long, so I didn't really want to commit too much. Alrighty. Our next victim is a 5.5k Protoss player. He actually has the Take TV Home Story Cup banner. It's a great banner. Great event. I've been to lots of StarCraft events, but Home Story Cup 20, must have been my favorite StarCraft event ever. That was last year in November. Absolutely amazing. It was so fun. Like, it was kind of like being on holiday. Because I just hung out with friends and we were literally in a water park. Except I got paid. So it's like going on holiday, except you're technically working, but really all you're doing is talking about video games over a microphone. And it was great. Ah, I wish that event lasted longer, man. That was really fun. It was a paid vacation, basically. No, but seriously, like, all kidding aside, like, the Take TV events have been absolutely fantastic. I've been to a couple. Now, sadly, obviously, with the whole world situation as it is, I guess we're not going to be seeing Home Story Cup 21 anytime soon yet. But, they've been doing, like, stay-at-home Story Cup events. Which also have been fun, obviously, but a little bit different. Like, one of the nice things about Home Story Cup has always been the fact that, like, people just, you know, hang out. Oftentimes, especially at, like, really big tournaments, pro gamers, you know, after being eliminated, aren't particularly happy. But at Home Story Cup, you're eliminated and you're like, okay, well, now I get to hang out with my buddies. Little known fact, I guess, about a lot of the pro gamers, but many of them are really good close friends. Because the thing is, obviously, if you're playing at a high level, it's very difficult to get good practice in. So a lot of them will play customs over and over and over again. And it turns out if you play customs over and over and over again with people, you usually befriend them, right? So they're kind of like colleagues while simultaneously also being competitors. Anyways. Let us have a look. Ooh, this feels like it's so far back. I don't think that's the way you're supposed to wall on this map, but probably won't be able to do much about it. I don't know where the adept is going, actually. I wasn't really paying attention there on the minimap. So it's a double adept opener. On this map, you actually have to send your units quite far along to get like a good scout in. Looks like I can scout with my second OV though, even though my Zerglings have died. That should be fine. Okay, so it is going to be an Oracle first. Ay, ay, ay. Brenda! Wakey, wakey! Good. I did get them both, so that's worth something. So this guy's going for multiple oracles. So, one thing you can do kind of well on this map is, you put a couple of sprays in the middle. One thing you can kind of do well on this map is go for a Queen March. At least, like, I've done it once so far. At least if we destroy these rocks, I think it's going to be quite manageable. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try. I need to destroy those rocks over there. Okay, that was kind of sloppy though. Should have certainly not lost that much. Anyways, I'm trying to destroy the rocks here so we can create a bit of a shorter path. Although now with losing a couple of those drones and also losing those two void rays, or sorry, those two no! Those two OVs. Makes the whole game a little harder is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So he's wasting energy right now over there. Well, I might just run in. Nice reaction time there by him, actually. I was just complimenting your reaction time, mate! Oof. So, that wasn't a super clean start there for me. But I found that if you destroy these rocks over here, you're gonna be able to reinforce this quite easily with the queen. So, I don't know exactly how long it took. Like, this was by no stretch a clean execution by me. Pretty sure I could have had the creep quite a bit further out. I lost a bunch of drones. I also started up my roach warren and 2 additional gases a little late. Normally, you start those at 4:30. And then you're supposed to be at like 50 drones. So this was not a clean execution here by me at all. I actually don't think like killing the prism did much there. I mean, obviously he would have been able to do counter aggression if he would have held this in the first place, but yeah, pretty good. This is a nice timing attack. So killing these rocks over here really reduces the reinforcement time. So I think on this map, going for this build specifically against Stargate openers, specifically against Stargate openers that start with an Oracle or a Phoenix, works really well. Lowko, I have such a hard time hitting corrosive biles. Okay. Let me show you real quick. When it comes to corrosive biles and hitting air units in general, there's a couple of small things that you can do to make it a little bit easier on yourself. First off, there's this little known setting that is not on by default called the flyer helper. So if you go into the options, I think by default this is like selected or none or whatever. So basically what it is, say I show you like I don't know, like a medivac, right? It's this little line that is below the medivac that indicates where you need to send in your biles. So you want to go into the settings and make sure that it's always on always. So that way you don't actually have to start guessing where you need to land the bile. You just land it right over there. Ta-da! Works every time. That's actually such an important thing to do. Now, one other little tip that can be very helpful. So it takes 3 corrosive biles to kill a medivac. If you're slow, it might fly away. Right? That's not good. So what you want to do is make sure that you bile all at once. The way you bile all at once is with a little trick called rapid fire. So for corrosive biles specifically, you can go into hotkeys, then under unit management, and you go to choose ability or AI target. Essentially what you want to do is you want to set a secondary hotkey. So by default, this one is only the hotkey that actually exists. You want to set a hotkey for whatever hotkey you want to be like rapid firing. In this specific case, I have it set up to hotkey Z, which includes blowing up my own banelings. but also spreading creep and corrosive bile. And basically the way it works after you set this up is you can have a whole bunch of Ravagers. Ravagers. And you can just hold down hotkey Z, and then I can wave my mouse around. And this is why a lot of Zerg players in tournaments have a lot of APM. It's because of things like rapid firing. Because all of these are considered 2-action abilities, right? But really all I'm doing is just holding down Z, and I'm not even clicking once, I'm just waving around my mouse. Super helpful little trick that will hopefully make that a little bit easier. No one really talks about it, but like say for example there's a Liberator over here. If you have to guess, like, where is it? Oh, I got a bile over there. You will miss every time. So you want to be guessing on the circle, or you want to be hitting on that little circle. Is this cheating? No, it's not cheating. It's just an in-game mechanic. This has been in the game for a very long time. And it's much, much quicker than like Z-click, 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 Z-click. Hope that helps.